Yeah, so I'm at the Hamburg Central Station, and today we're going to do an experiment. By the end of the video, we'll know which is the best way to travel around Hamburg or other German cities. To use these city bikes, you need to pay initially an annual subscription fee of €5, and then you can use the bike for the first half an hour for free. After that, it's 12 cents per every minute. To use the local city public transportation all day, you have to buy a ticket which costs about €6.23. For this video, I'm going to use my bike because I have my GoPro mounts on them, and I'm not going to ride on the Stadtrat, but I think it will take the same time with any bike. So we're going to travel to all the touristy locations in Hamburg and find out which is the best way to travel in the city. So first we are going to go to Landungsbrücken and then to Elbphilharmonie. So this is a famous Landungsbrücken area. With the train it takes about 8 minutes, and with the bike it's about 3 kilometers. So with the traffic and all, it will take about 10 to 12 minutes with the bike. Landungsbrücken to Elbphilharmonie. It takes about 5 minutes on the bike. If you want to walk, then it takes about 15 minutes. I would suggest you to walk from Landungsbrücken to Elbphilharmonie and to get the proper view of the river with the boats and everything. So I'm going to make a separate video on this. I'm going to take a drone and then fly it around this building, and also take you guys on the upper deck where we have an amazing view of the river Elbe and also the port of Hamburg. But that will be in a separate video coming soon. So these are all the tourist locations that you should visit around the Hamburg port area. You also here have the map. So we almost visited 2 out of these places, but they're all around this area, which is about 4 kilometers of radius. So you can either use the bike or walk. So now we are at Hamburg, which is the most modern part of Hamburg right now. So we have some amazing buildings here, which are mostly offices around. Just to be clear, this video is how to get to different locations in Hamburg. So this is not an in-depth video of the locations here. I'm gonna make a separate video of this location with some drone footage and try to take it cinematic and also give you guys a lot of information so you know why you should come here and visit these places. But as you can see, the Elbphilharmonie is right behind me, so it's just a 5 minutes walk from there to here. So it's not much. You don't need a bike, you don't need a tram or something. You can just walk from there to here. So if you want to come directly here, then you need to take a bus. There are no trams or S-Bahns or the local trains to get here. Wow, I didn't see this before. This bridge is named after Mahatma Gandhi. Now Speicherstadt is another location that you have to visit when you come to Hamburg. location is just 1 kilometer away from Hafen city, so it's not that far away. You don't need a bike or you don't need to take public transportation to come here. You just can use your Google Maps and then walk here, which isn't that far away. So from here to Jungfernstieg, which is the third location that we're gonna go, it's about 2 kilometers from here, and there's no proper public transportation because the nearest tram stop is about 1 kilometer away from here. So there's no point in taking the train to get to Jungfernstieg. So you can either take your bike or walk, or if you want to look fresh when you hit the hotel, then take an e-scooter. So you'll find these Stadtrads all over the city, so you can just use them and then put them back wherever you want in their locations. You can find the stations of these Stadtrads using the app, and they show you exactly where you can pick one or put one back. And so you can just unlock or lock the bike here to its station, and that should be good enough. From Speicherstadt to Jungfernstieg, I came in about 3 minutes, which isn't that long because it's just 1 kilometer away from there. So you can come there by foot. You don't need to use public transportation, or you can use the e-scooter as well. So obviously the cheapest way is to walk, and for the bikes you have to pay about €5 for the yearly subscription if you don't have one. But if you do have one, then you can just get from point A to point B and give it back, so you don't have to pay extra anymore. Since most of the locations are just nearby, you can just buy a single ticket which costs about €1.67 from Hamburg Hauptbahnhof to Landungsbrücken, and you can walk to the other locations like I mentioned in the video. So if you want to travel to these particular locations or within the Hamburg city, then this is the best option. The second best option is to use the bike, so you don't have to sit underground in a subway. And the third least favorite option is obviously to use the public transportation. So you can walk around Jungfernstieg. You have the Alster Lake here, you have the Rathaus on the other side, so these locations are not too far away. So if you want to watch the video where I go boating on the Alster Lake and why you should too, then click here. If you want to watch my other Hamburg videos, then click here, and I'll see you in my next video.